Hi everyone, got another review for you today, and this time I am talking about quite a unique product called the Heartmath Inner Balance Unit. So I've had this product for about, I'd say, a good year and a half, and I've been using it quite regularly. So I thought now's a good time to do a review on this. What this is all about, if you don't know about Heartmath, if you go to heartmath.com, which is the name of their website, but basically it's about creating coherence between your breathing and your heart. And so it's a bit like a type of meditation. If you're into meditation, doing deep, shallow breathing, the idea behind this is that you're breathing and you're focusing on deep breaths and positive emotions. And those positive emotions are supposed to bring about feelings of kind of, I guess, relaxation and feeling settled and kind of present as well. So I tend to do this at night before bed, and I have found that it kind of, well, significantly increases my sleep. So I've found that my sleep is a lot better. So I think it's a great product for that, but there's also lots of other benefits. So people have found for 6 to 9 weeks of doing this, 50% drop in fatigue, 46% drop in anxiety, 60% drop in depression, 24% improvement in the ability to focus, improvement in listening, and again, I think like 30% improvement in sleep. So there's loads of benefits, but check out the website and I'll give you a bit more information. So how this works is it's got an attachment that plugs into the bottom of your iPhone. I don't think this is available actually for Android yet, but it might be. I'm not too sure on that. I'll have to look at the website. But what this is, I mean, it cost me about £100 for this tiny little connection. Basically, it's this little connection and an app that you download. So I do think it is pretty expensive for what it is. I think it could be a lot cheaper to make it a bit more appealing to more people. But I wanted to give this a go. So what this does, you plug this onto your earlobe, which monitors your heart rate. And then using this application, you can then sort of start a session. And the session screens are a bit different. So what this will happen in a minute, I'll plug this in, and I won't be able to do it properly, obviously, because I'm obviously filming this, but you'll get the idea. You'll see my heart rate across the top of the screen, and you'll see this kind of ball icon opening and closing. And so when it expands, you breathe in, and when it closes, you breathe out. And the idea is you breathe along with it, and it has some instructions that pops along at the bottom. So it's quite easy to use. You don't get hardly any instructions in the box. Everything is kind of, you're going to have to go through this software and read about it and learn how to use it. But there's different screens depending on how you prefer to do this. So I've got it set up so some calming music plays, but there's some other screens which different coloured icons. You can use a relaxing picture. So this is a picture I took on holiday and I find it quite relaxing, so you can stare at that instead to give you a similar effect. So some people find other areas distracting, where just focusing on a picture and breathing can really help. And there's also like a video that plays with a waterfall. So you've got different options on there, but the basic one is this kind of globe, coloured globe. And what will happen is as you breathe in and out, another area an area will highlight around the top, which will start off in red because I'll be in low coherence, and my heart and my breathing will be in low coherence. And as it gets better, it goes to blue, and as it gets even better than that, top one is green. So when it goes green, you know that you're in high coherence, and your breathing and your heart are in sync together, and that's where you're going to get the benefits. So it's one of those things where you have to try it to kind of see how you feel, but I've found this to be a great way of sort of supplementing meditation, which I do. So it's quite good when you've got a really busy mind and you've had a lot of stress all day, or you've been really focused on something and you just need to switch off. You just need to unwind and focus on your breathing and clear your brain. So I'll quickly plug this in to show you how this kind of works. So I'm just plugging it onto my ear, and hopefully it'll work first time. Sometimes it struggles to get my heart rate. So I just press play now. I'll just put this on here, sounds on, and I'll just press play, and I'll just do it for a few seconds so you get the idea. So it's calibrating at the moment. It's trying to get my hearing. Obviously the music started to play, and this is music I've chosen, but you can see it's now reading my heart rate. So I'm now breathing in time with this, so I'm going to kind of breathe out. So hopefully you get the idea of this. So my heart rate's obviously going to fluctuate, and I'm not going to get into high coherence because I'm trying to film this at the same time. But this is going to go around, and you can do this for like 10 minutes. I tend to do this to 10 to 15 minutes, and you have to obviously breathe in time. And yeah, it's a really great way of focusing on something. If you struggle with meditation and you struggle to clear your mind, I find focusing on this is a really good way of doing that. I'm just going to stop this now. So it comes up with this kind of mood thing after you've finished doing your session. So if I've done this 10-15 minutes, and each mood comes up with like sad, and you know you've got different sort of whether you're feeling content or you're really happy or whatever, and then you choose your mood, and then you do done, and then it displays a graph showing you where you went. So you can say I only did it for a couple of minutes there, but it just shows how your coherence went and how long you did it for. And this goes up to this thing called Heart Cloud, which stores all your information. So if I go to history, so I'm disconnected from the network at the moment, but it comes up with all the dates where I've done my Heartmath, and gives me different statistics on that and figures and stuff. But yeah, I just thought it's a really good device, and if it's something that you'd like to get into, being sort of more mindful, being more present, and want to use a piece of tech, this is a really good way of getting into that. And it's just nice to do when you want to try and get away from any distractions, and you just want to focus on something that's potentially going to help with all the things I mentioned before. So for me particularly, it helps with my sleep, and I think it's a great thing to do at night, and just help you refocus. But I hope you find this video useful. If you've got any questions, just chuck them in the comments and I'll try my best to answer them. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you soon on the next video.